Hey guys, Shibly182 here. Don't mind if I look half asleep. I just got up. It's about 8:27 in the morning. Figured I'd do another DVD collection for you guys. This time around, we're gonna do my Rob Zombie films. Sorry about the sniffles too. I think I've come down with a cold or something. Caught that from my son. He's always in school, so I'm always catching viruses from him. But anyway, let's get to the movies. My Rob Zombie collection. First, we're gonna start with House of a Thousand Corpses, an awesome movie. It starts off with these two couples, boyfriend and girlfriend, a set of each, two couples. They're driving kind of like on a tour of America, driving state to state, city to city, checking out sideshow attractions, stuff like that, and they come across this Captain Spaulding's horror shop or something like that. But anyway, the two males decide to go in and check it out, and they're pretty impressed with what they find in there, and that's when you meet Captain Spaulding. But anyway, they go on the murder ride, and you get to see things like Ed Gein, Albert Fish, Dr. Satan. Anyway, that's kind of where the story takes off. They want to find Dr. Satan. They want to see this tree or whatever it was that he was hanged from. And so Captain Spaulding gives them directions to this tree that drives them a map and gives it to one of the guys. So anyway, they decide to drive out there and check out this tree. But on the way, they see a female hitchhiker. And they decide to pick up the hitchhiker and give her a ride wherever she needs to go. Their tire ends up popping or something, they blow a tire. She offers to go walk to her house with one of the guys and get her brother, because he's got a tow truck, to come get the car, and he could fix the tire and they could be out of there in no time. So yeah, that's kind of the gist of the story. The brother with the tow truck picks their car up, goes back to the house, tells the kids the car is ready. They decide to get in their car, and they're not leaving. They go to leave, and that's when all hell breaks loose. I'm not going to say too much more because I don't like spoiling movies for people. But if you like horror movies, especially if you like the drive-in campy, like those old drive-in movies that people talk about a lot. Personally, I'm not into them. This is maybe like this and Devil's Rejects. I just love Rob Zombie. I've never really seen any of the old drive-in movies. A lot of them anyway. I've seen a few. I'm more just horror fan. I like straight horror. Anything horror I like, except for like, I don't know, I wasn't a big fan of Aliens. I've never really watched I've seen some of the Aliens movies, but I haven't seen all of the Aliens movies. I've seen like part 2 and part 4 maybe. I don't know exactly, but anyway, excellent movie. Written and directed by Rob Zombie, produced by Andy Gould, director of photography Tom Richmond, Alex Pappas. Yeah, I definitely suggest buying this. It's an excellent movie. Excellent movie. There's the disc. Didn't come with a sleeve or anything. Once again, House of a Thousand Corpses. Reminds me a lot of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Has a lot of that drive-in feel to it. Like you're in this. It feels like it's taking place in the 70s and you're watching it at a drive-in. But anyway, House of a Thousand Corpses, I suggest you pick it up. It's an awesome movie. Rob Zombie. And next is The Devil's Rejects. I think I actually like this a little bit more than the first one. This is the sequel to House of a Thousand Corpses. 2-disc director's cut, 2 thumbs up. Who cares what Ebert and Roper say? I think they're a bunch of losers who couldn't. No good film if it smacked them across the face. But anyway, written and directed by Rob Zombie, Devil's Rejects. Uncut. Kind of picks up where the last one left off. It's maybe a little bit, a couple of years down the road or something. I don't know exactly, but starts with the sheriff's department raiding the family's house. One of the family members gets killed. I don't remember who in the shootout. I can't remember his name. But the Sheriff Wydell, arrests the mother while baby Otis and Captain Spaulding escape. He takes the mother into custody, Mother Firefly, into custody, and tries to get her to help him catch these guys. He wants baby. He wants Captain Spaulding, and he wants Otis. I believe they murdered his brother or something in the first film. But yeah, he's on. Sheriff Wydell is on a mission to get these guys. Bonus features. I don't know if you can read that. There's quite a few bonus features. There's 2 discs. This one written and directed by Rob Zombie, of course, again. Produced by Andy Gould, Mike Elliott, and Rob Zombie. It's released by Lionsgate Films. Came out in 2005. 2 discs. 30 Days in Hell. It's like the making of The Devil's Rejects in the film. It's got a little slide here. I believe I bought The Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand Corpses together. It was like 2 for $25. But anyway, that's pretty. I love this. I think it's so sweet. And the last scene in this movie with the Freebird, such a perfect song for that whole scene there. I don't know if you guys agree with me on that, but I definitely thought Freebird fit with that perfectly. How can you go wrong with Skinner? But anyway, if I'm boring you, I'm sorry. Devil's Rejects Uncut, awesome movie. Kind of disturbing, a little bit darker than the first one, a little bit more bite your fingernails. Very freaky, very dark. I love Otis to death. He scares me, and I would not want to run into him in a dark alley in the middle of the night all by myself. That would freak me out. Anyway, so Devil's Rejects, pick it up. Last but not least, if not my favorite Rob Zombie movie, then it's tied with The Devil's Rejects for my favorite. Halloween. I know a lot of people are pissed off that Rob Zombie remade this movie. I know a lot of people are pissed off that he went back and showed Michael as a kid. I know a lot of people are pissed off that, period, this movie was made. And the people are pissed off that he's making a sequel. Personally, I enjoyed this film. I really think he did an awesome job with young Michael. I truly think he should have had the first film maybe all young Michael and the sequel be Michael older as an adult. He said he was kind of rushed into it, had to stuff the 2 parts together. It does feel like 2 movies. He admits that. Rob Zombie admits that himself. But it's still a good film, and I can't wait for H2. You get to see Michael as a child a lot more than you do in the original. You see him kind of grow up and become the monster that he is. A lot of people are pissed off because it explains how he's the boogeyman and all that crap. You know what? Who gives a flying crap? It's a movie. If you guys can sit through Halloween 3 and watch Season of the Witch as if it's an all-new movie, a whole different experience, then why can't you guys do it with this one? I don't understand that. This is a true classic. Well, it's going to be a true classic. Years down the road, I know you guys are going to freak out on me for saying that. I'm not saying I like this better than the original. I love the original. The original is probably right up there with Texas Chainsaw Massacre as one of my favorite movies of all time. But I truly enjoy this film. Rob Zombie did a great job. I give him props. I cannot wait for the sequel. The only thing I'm kind of disappointed about is the whole ghost mom thing, but we can all learn to live with that, just like we all learned to live with Halloween 3. Anyway, this is the 3-disc unrated collector's edition. It's a slipcover. You get the film, the unrated version of the film. I know a lot of people don't like the escape scene in the unrated, the rape scene. I'm not a big fan of it either. I like the theatrical escape a little bit better. But, you know, it's the only way I can get the 3-disc. It's got special features and the making of Halloween. Now this is like a 4.5-hour documentary of the making of. It's all behind the scenes stuff. It's pretty sweet, and I got this whole 3-disc set for $17 at Walmart. So I suggest you go get this, unless you hate the unrated version so bad that you just. But I like it. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. We got Rob Zombie's Halloween. Three-disc, unrated, collector's edition. We got The Devil's Rejects, 2-disc, unrated edition, released by Maple. from Lionsgate Films. And then we got House of a Thousand Corpses. It's just one disc. It's the only one that has one disc. But still, all three of these movies are awesome. All three of these movies I recommend, and all three of these movies I say you should pick up. They're truly, truly awesome films. And Rob Zombie is a master at what he does. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Hopefully my next one will be my Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. Alright, bye.